So the issue we are addressing in today's video is jerky throttle response. A lot of times we experience this issue that in shorter gear ratios like first, second or third, whenever we lift off the throttle and go back on the throttle again, cars give a jerk. Specifically, this is due to the potentiometer reading of the throttle. I'll explain you in the video why it happens as we go along with the video. So the very first thing we need to do is I'm connecting the OBD device to the car so that I can prove what I am doing. But you don't need to connect it, you can do it without the OBD device. As you can see, the OBD device is connected. I'm gonna pull some live data. As you can see, I have pulled two parameters on the screen. The first parameter above is accelerator pedal sensor voltage. So your accelerator pedal is just like a potentiometer, not just like, it's actually a potentiometer which sends an electrical signal to the ECU to increase or decrease the speed. And below that you have a crankshaft speed, RPM, engine speed, all are same. As you can see, when the accelerator pedal voltage is 0.71, the engine speed is 780 something. As I'll press the pedal very slowly, you'll see that on very first few millimeters, actual voltage of the pedal is changing, but the engine speed will not change. Focus on this thing. So only after 0.92 or 93 volts the engine speed actually starts to increase. So from 0.90 backwards to 0.7 there is no response. So this delay in the accelerator pedal actually causes the jerkiness. So today we are going to eradicate this free play. So what I actually did is I pulled the accelerator pedal out just so that I can show this thing to you properly. You don't need to do it. So this is our accelerator pedal, and as you can see on the right side, it is bolted on the body with help of 3 bolts, 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom. So as you can see on the side there is a potentiometer, and on top of it there is a coupler which connects to the wiring harness, and one screw, torques 2, 3 and 4. You may have to lose this one a little bit just so that it can allow for the movement, but you have to definitely lose 3 of these. Try to visualize this thing that our accelerator pedal is connected on an axis with this thing. As you press this thing down, so the needle inside the pedal moves upwards in this direction because of the pivot. And what we need to do is we need to open these screws and push this sensor a little backwards so that the reading on the device can be close to that 0.9 level, so we can eradicate the free play from the system. And now we need to loosen these 3 screws. I'm doing this here so that I'm able to make this thing clear what I'm actually trying to do for you. But if you are doing this without the OBD device, I'm doing it with the help of OBD device. For me it's easy, I can just connect this to electrical harness and check the voltage with the help of OBD device. But if you don't have the OBD device, then what you need to do is let this thing to be connected with the car and then perform the same steps, so that you can monitor the RPM level and you will know when to stop. As you can see, I can move the sensor now. So this is the way how we need to adjust it on the car. So now as you can see, the sensor is reading 1.1 volts, which is too high. So I'm gonna adjust it with my hands, and we're gonna target 910 or 920. The movements should be very small, or I must say minute. I'm exactly at 0.928. So this is the thing you need to do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive the vehicle for 2 days, then complete the video with my review. Did it actually helped, or it made it worse in terms of driving, and especially fuel economy? Because I have a thing in mind, because this thing is designed, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe this thing is designed because Volkswagen TDIs are known to cut off fuel as soon as you lift off the throttle pedal. So this may hamper that ability, but if it will directly reflect into the fuel economy. So meet you after 2 days. Means it's gonna be 5-10 seconds for you. For me it's gonna be 2 days. So after a decent amount of kilometers on the Odo, what are the observations we made? It is quite surprising. Have you ever heard of the saying that killing 2 birds with a stone? But we killed 3. How? Okay, let me start from the things we were concerned about. Fuel economy, it's not been hampered, not even a little bit. I've been driving the same condition in the same manner and still getting the same range of fuel economy I was getting. We actually did it for the throttle, lag in the throttle, but it actually worked out for 2 extra things. Firstly, the throttle is very responsive, so you get a feeling of less turbo lag. That's the first thing. Second thing is, a lot of people are facing this issue. I have read it in multiple forums that after the software update, Dieselgate update, it happened with me as well. Specifically in winter time, the car will start to misfire. It will feel like it's misfiring, specifically in the range when the engine temperature is between 30 to 55 degrees Celsius. Below 30 it doesn't misfire, and after 55 it doesn't misfire. It's not actually misfire, it feels like misfire. My car got updated in 2016, and from then I'm facing this issue in every winters. I gave the car to authorized service center. They kept it for 3 days. They tested a hell a lot of things and they came out with nothing. They were unable to figure out the reason why the car is feeling like a misfire. So this throttle pedal response stuff actually worked out to be good. It will make you feel like that turbo lag has been reduced. Secondly, your throttle response has been better. Third thing for me, which was very good, that those misfire issues gone. It's definitely worth it.